Alright guys, so I've had a lot of people ask me what my goals are for 2023, so I found that I'd make a video about it, just share it with everyone. Basically how I'm structuring out 2023, which is a really exciting year for me just because I feel good, is I break it down into 3 categories. So one is obviously the agency, the growth within the agency, how we're developing over the year. The second one is going to be YouTube personal brand, which is obviously a newer project of mine. And then the third one is my hobbies in my personal life and what my goals are there. So just to jump in, for the agency, some of you guys may know this, our goal is to get to $10 million a year in revenue. This is ad spend not included. So that is a big company goal for us. Obviously that would require another 100% year-over-year growth. I am finally in the stage, as well as our management team, where we finally truly understand what a $10 million agency actually means. Before, if you asked me this a year ago, I would probably tell you I knew what it meant, but I actually didn't really understand what it meant. So this is a great time right now because we know exactly what we need to do, what KPIs we need to meet, and it's just a very clear agenda. So that's in the agency. Now on personal brand and YouTube, I am making it an absolute commitment to make YouTube a priority in my life, so I can share more value, share more content with you guys. And my goal is to get to 3 to 4 videos a month. So I'm trying to build the time within my schedule so I can post 3 to 4 valuable videos every single month. And my goal is to get better and better, so I become more useful to you guys. I'm gonna be interviewing awesome agency owners. I'm gonna be posting strategy content. I'm gonna be doing just overall videos about my life. Any feedback is welcome. Obviously this is a process for me. I'm not used to doing the personal brand stuff, but I'm very excited for 2023, and it is an absolute commitment to do YouTube. The third one is just personal life and hobbies, which is so important, right? Like, not everything is all about business and making money. There's a lot of cool things you can do in life that are very fulfilling. And so one thing I learned from this most recent 75 hard, which I just finished like 10 days ago, is I realized that I've had a lot of time to fit more things in life, such as hobbies. All the times where I didn't partake in outside hobbies was all just due to excuses on I don't have enough time, blah blah blah, X, Y, and Z. And so I found that my life is so enjoyable right now because I'm not only going so hard in business and I'm being challenged in business and making money, but I'm also being challenged in these other hobbies that I've taken on that I'm just having a lot of fun doing. So just to get started, obviously the hobbies that I'm going to retain in 2023, which aren't going anywhere, is obviously lifting, going to the gym. I'm going to continue doing that. I love doing that. Another one that I'm going to continue doing that I'm not going to let drift off is golfing. I absolutely love golfing. I'm a member at Fort Lauderdale Country Club. I have a lot of great friends and I meet a lot of awesome people in golfing. It's a very challenging sport. It's a sport that allows you to talk business and life while you're playing a game. I've met some awesome relationships through that, so I'm going to continue to golf every single weekend, Saturday or Sunday, or just Sunday, but it's going to fit the schedule. Now the new hobbies that I've brought on that are just honestly like my mini obsessions is I've taken on boxing. And so one thing I realized in 75 hard was the more I got into shape, in cardio shape, and the more I was just in mental shape, physical shape, I realized that I had the bandwidth and I had the energy to partake in these types of activities such as boxing. So I am now boxing twice a week. I absolutely love the culture. I love the people. I love training. It just brings out this different type of energy, and I'm almost like getting to the point where it's just something that's very challenging and humbling at the same time. And it's just good. It's something that I'm going to keep doing for the rest of 2023, and I'm going to show you where I'm at now and how I progress over the year. So watch out for that. Super cool. And then the next one, super random. Never thought I'd be doing this. On my COO's birthday, we went to Dominican Republic probably like 3 months ago, and I came across the salsa culture within Dominican Republic, and it was fascinating to see this group of people dancing to such good music and just putting on a show. And I realized I want to learn how to dance salsa. So I've been dancing salsa now for the last month. I'm doing it twice a week, and I'm going to continue doing it all throughout 2023. And all these things are being fit in my schedule while I'm scaling a $10 million agency, because there is time. And so that's one thing I'm doing is salsa. I love the culture. I love the people. I love the music. And it's just something totally different that is now a new addition to my life that I look forward to, that's outside the realm of making fucking money. And so I'm tied into boxing, I'm tied into salsa, the dancing community, music. I'm tied into just obviously continuing to lift weights and do that. Golfing, great sport, great mental game, great relationship builder. And this is all while building the agency. So you're probably like, what does your schedule look like when you do all this shit? Well, this is what it looks like. Mondays, I wake up, I work, I lift, I work, and then I box, and then I chill or work. Tuesdays, I work, I lift, I work, I dance salsa, and then I work or chill. Wednesdays, I work, I basically just work all Wednesdays. That's the days I don't lift. I basically work, and I work and I box. Sorry guys. Thursday, work, lift, work. Friday is work, lift, work all Friday. Saturday I work, and then I can golf or go to the boxing gym and then do whatever the hell I want. And then Sunday I for sure golf, go to salsa, and then do whatever I want. So you see how like I'm fitting in all the business, and then I'm also challenging myself outside of work in these other activities that are introducing me to awesome people, different cultures. It's not all about money. You know, I'm learning different things that are super challenging and humbling. And I right now am having so much fun just becoming a student of all these activities, where at the end of the year I'll show you how my progression is in salsa. I'll show you how my progression is in boxing, my progression in golf, which is obviously awesome. And you know, so that's where we're at right now. Just sharing you guys my goals for 2023, how I'm operating. And a lot of this came down to my realization through this second version of 75 Hard, when I realized I have time. This is very enjoyable. You make time for new hobbies, and you can fit it in when you cut out all the bullshit. So one thing I didn't add in is I did take on TM meditation, transcendental meditation, about 3 weeks ago. I'm going to continue to do that throughout the year. The main thing there is when you have so much going on and you face so many problems as a business owner, and you have peaks and valleys and everything everywhere in between, I think it's important that if you're gonna train your body, you should also train your mind. And yeah, it's just something new. You know, it's hard for me to usually sit down and meditate. It's been a pain in the ass, but I've realized that if I'm putting so much time into my body and into my just immune system and health, that I can spend 20 minutes a day on my mind. And I'm finding already the benefits of meditation, just in terms of being more relaxed and able to take on more responsibility. So outside of that, guys, that's pretty much it. I do challenge you guys to take on a hobby. What's something that you want to do that you've been probably a little bitch about, oh, I don't have enough time, or I already do this. Like, what's that hobby that's going to kind of awaken you in another way that you can do in 2023? And if it's 2 times a week, do it. But what is that hobby, right? That's my challenge to you guys. Other than that, 3 books that I'm rereading and re-going over, that I've read so many damn times. One is Principles by Ray Dalio. If you want to understand like where I come from, who I am, how I think, Principles by Ray Dalio, I've had it since 2020. I've literally read it probably 5 to 10 times in specific chapters, anywhere from 10 to 20 times. The next one is Scaling Up. Get Scaling Up. It's a more difficult book that I didn't understand until about 2 years ago, but it's a book that you need to read if you're trying to build a real agency, a real company. And then lastly, Who. The book, it's called Who. It's how to hire, how to recruit, how to interview properly. And this is a super fundamental book that we use in our agency. So read those 3 books. Outside of that, that's all I got for you guys. Have a great week.